What kind of animal is that now? Hey everyone, it's B. Happy Monday. I'm just gonna apologize ahead of time because there is gonna be a rooster screaming in the background and also apparently a man sawing or whatever. There's like some kind of power tool noise going on back there, but I digress. Things have not really been going right this week. As far as diet and exercise, that has been on point. I've been on track that way, but I have been procrastinating filming this video till the very last second. Like I said, happy Monday. I'm filming and uploading this on the same day. I just wanted to like give you guys some kind of update and also announcement as far as like the channel goes. So like I said, I'm on track. No need to worry there as far as like diet and exercise. I'm still very much on the path to losing weight. I stepped on the scale this morning and my scale was kind of freaking out. So I either lost 5 pounds or I maintained. I'm not quite sure. I think it has to do with me tripping over my scale and like I stepped on one edge of it and the whole thing just kind of like tumbled around, and ever since then it's kind of been like really finicky. So I think I ruined it in some way, so I'm gonna pick up another scale, but that's not really the point. Also, some people were thinking that I was upset about gaining 2 pounds in my falling off track video. No, I wasn't upset about gaining weight. I was upset about not being able to perform everyday activities and having problems with executive function, which is a term that you guys taught me and which I kind of want to get into today. So in my falling off track video, in the comments, a lot of you were like, hey, you should go and see if you have ADHD. A lot of what you're saying sounds like you have ADHD. And I kind of like, I looked at that and like, I have a very base level understanding of what ADHD is. To me, I think of it in like the stereotypical, like, you know, a child that has trouble paying attention and like they have outbursts and they're hyperactive like in school. Like that's what I think of when I hear ADHD. So I kind of just like pushed that off to the side. I was like, oh, I don't have it because like I can sit still and I can finish tasks. However, this week, a lot of those same feelings that I was experiencing in my off-track video were coming back to the surface. I was just like having a lot of troubles with executive function, so I decided to look into ADHD. I want to preface this by saying I haven't gone to a doctor yet. I don't know if this is something that I have. I don't want to offend anybody by like contemplating whether I have it or not. Like, I don't know if that's offensive. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just trying to like let you guys in on my thought process. Yeah, I checked a lot of those boxes for inattentive ADHD, which I didn't know that there were subtypes of ADHD, but apparently inattentive ADHD presents more in females. And there was a lot of stuff that was just kind of making sense for the first time in my life. Like all these little things that happen to me are, you know, just kind of like illuminated. And I'm like, oh my God, how has no one ever seen this before? How have I not seen this before? How have I not been diagnosed with this? And it explained like a lot of like little things that I just thought were like quirks about myself. I don't know how well, I think it's like a vacuum. I don't know how well you can hear that, but it's really distracting me. And like this is part of the problem. Like yesterday I was trying to film and like things just kept like, for whatever reason, I was really in like a mode where I was just like super distracted about everything. Oh, so like a lot of little things were just kind of like spoken for. I was watching a lot of videos on it and like people who had it and their experience, and small things like feeling overwhelmed in the laundry detergent aisle because like there's a lot of like different smells and a lot of like sensory things, like being hypersensitive, like emotionally. You guys know, like I cry pretty easily. Not being able to follow directions, not really being able to focus, being kind of scatterbrained. A lot of things I was just kind of like naturally doing that highlight this is something like you probably have. Like the fact that I have to like lay everything out and I can't really see like the big picture without like laying everything out. It's a lot of the reason I have like this shelf in my room where like my clothes are just stacked like how they would be at a store, so I can see everything, because I was just wearing the same 3 shirts over and over again because those would be the ones on top that I would see. I kind of have like this out of sight, out of mind thing. A couple of weeks ago I got a traditional planner in order to try to implement like some kind of structure. I'm like needing structure and I'm rejecting it at the same time, so it's kind of weird. Planners have always kind of overwhelmed me just because it's the entire year laid out, and for whatever reason that just makes me anxious. But then I came across a video and they were like, the bullet journal was actually made by someone who had ADHD because like traditional planners don't really like work. And again, I'm not saying that I have ADHD, but I'm thinking like there's just like a bunch of things that I think I can take from that community and kind of implement into my life and hopefully make it better. I do want to actually go to a doctor and like see, and then maybe find a therapist that specializes in ADHD. I feel like I'm kind of unfolding the layers and figuring myself out, which is very important. I know this channel is weight loss related, but things like this affect how you carry out goals and stuff, so I think it's very much still a part of the process. Which brings me to my next point. And this may upset some people. I don't want to upset anyone, but I am getting rid of the Monday upload schedule. I will no longer have a set schedule for when I upload YouTube videos. When I implemented it to begin with, you know, I started gaining subscribers really fast, and I was like, okay, what do YouTubers do? YouTubers have an upload schedule. So I felt like that I needed one too, and as soon as I implemented it, I just dreaded Mondays. Monday after an upload, I would just feel like this relief. I'd start getting that anxiety back, and like as the week progressed, and still I was like procrastinating, and literally I'm procrastinating the most I've ever have. This is the day I'm supposed to upload, but I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that I am getting rid of the Monday upload schedule. This video is honestly gonna be a shit show. But Chetty, it's like I have that obligation because I don't want to like let you guys down on Monday. Like, it's so sweet of you, like all of you who are like, I really look forward to Mondays now, and like that just like makes my heart like, it's just really sweet. So you know, I feel bad that I might be letting some people down, but ultimately I think it will be better because there's a lot of times when I feel like filming and I'm like, oh, it's not close enough to Monday, so then I don't end up filming. I think I would end up filming a lot more and there'd be like a lot less pressure. It might equate to more videos if I don't have that kind of pressure. I don't know. I'm kind of in like this transitional period where I'm figuring myself out, and you know, I'm changing a lot, but unfortunately that means not a lot of structure. I know how annoying that is, especially from a viewer's standpoint. You know, I try to edit my videos to be entertaining or fun or whatever, because like that's the type of content I like to consume. So I know that it's a little bit annoying when every other week I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, you know, or like switching it up. Just know like I'm trying to figure it out. But I totally get it. Like if you don't want to watch or you lose interest in my stuff, it's just kind of the nature of the beast at this point. You know, I feel really bad because I've been very absent on social media. My Instagram, I've been like seriously neglecting that. For whatever reason, I just won't post on there. And like if I haven't answered your DM, I'm sorry. I haven't answered anyone's DMs. I just feel really overwhelmed a lot of the time, and hopefully that will get better. Yeah, the whole like popularity thing on YouTube hasn't really been a very easy transition for me. I really want to be like more present, and especially when it comes to like the 5K that I'm putting on, which by the way, we're close to $14,000 raised for that, which I can't even believe because that is an insane amount of money. Thank you so much for those of you who are holding it down, posting in the hashtag officially unofficial 5K, all your training updates and stuff. Like y'all are holding it down while I've been absent. Like when I had originally planned it out, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be super engaged and all this stuff, and I just kind of been struggling these past couple weeks. I know that that's super annoying, believe me, I annoy myself, but it's just kind of what's happening. On the bright side, I learned a lot of different techniques that people with ADHD use that I think would be very beneficial in my life, that I'm gonna start implementing and trying out. I don't know, I'm just excited because I feel like I have a direction. Yeah, so I'm sorry that this video was just like a talking head video. You know, I think I just need like a hard reset. I think getting rid of like the schedule will help that in some way. Just know that I'm all right, and I love your face. And thank you so much for watching this really chaotic video of like a vacuum screaming and a chicken screaming and Chetty screaming and me rambling. And I appreciate you so much. And I'll see you on the next one. I don't know when that will be. I'm sorry. Bye.